It's no secret that Zion Williamson is one of the best players in the NBA right now. Even LeBron James had nothing but good things to say about him, so he's definitely on the right track. Ever since his NBA draft, Zion has proven that there's no all-rounder like him in the league. In this video, we'll get to know how LeBron praised Williamson and look at what the athlete is worth in 2022. First up, let's see what LeBron said. LeBron James, as always, has a lot of praise for players who deserve it. Williamson is one of them because he's gone above and beyond everyone's expectations, proving his worth with every game. When he was asked about Zion Williamson in an interview, the Lakers player only had good things to say. He called Williamson a great talent and said that he's nothing like anyone he's ever seen before. And we agree. He said that someone as talented as him with his size, speed, and athleticism is truly something that the NBA has never seen before. He also compared Zion Williamson to some great players who have made history not just in the NBA, but in the entire world of sports, including Giannis Antetokounmpo, Charles Barkley, and even Shaq. These are the players that the league has never seen before, according to LeBron. We think he should have added his own name to the list as well. Comparing him to Hall of Famers is definitely huge, considering that Zion Williamson is only 22. He was drafted in 2019 and has been on fire ever since. Coming from someone who has had a 20-year-long career in the NBA and has seen all the good, the bad, and the worst, this means a lot. Williamson deserves a lot of praise, and it looks like he just received it from the right person. Moving on to what else LeBron had to say. Game recognizes game. After his team's victory against the New Orleans Pelicans, LeBron James just couldn't help himself when it came to complimenting Zion Williamson. Like everybody else, we also think it was well-deserved. If you think that was all LeBron said about Williamson, you're wrong. The Lakers forward made sure to let everyone know, both the league and its fans, that this young power forward has a very bright future ahead. In true LeBron fashion, he didn't need to say much, but the way that he said it and his confidence in Williamson is just amazing, and it carries so much weight. The 37-year-old said that Zion is just on the verge of greatness, and that he's going to be the same and be great in the NBA for a long time. Just imagine being in Zion Williamson's position, playing against someone you watched growing up, and having them speak so highly of you. It must be absolutely insane. We're sure that this means a lot for Williamson, because he's really been working hard in the offseason to get back on top of the game. LeBron is definitely someone who knows what sustained greatness is, and when he says something like this, you know you can trust him. One thing's for sure, the best is yet to come for Zion Williamson. Next, let's look at this sweet moment between the two of them shared after a game. The Lakers and the Pelicans had a close call in a game against each other. A 120-117 game is no joke. The Lakers won, with LeBron getting 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists, while Zion Williamson had 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. The two share a much-loved rivalry, and LeBron is now 4-0 all-time against Zion. Of course, nobody would go as far as to say that they're equals, but we think LeBron might just see a little bit of himself in Zion. After the game, Zion and LeBron hugged each other, which some people think might just be a passing of the torch moment. Some people also joked about how Zion just didn't want the embrace between him and LeBron to end, so he kept holding on to him. Now for what's next for LeBron. The Lakers are looking at potential roster expansions with LeBron James sitting on the bench for at least one day. It's no joke, considering that LeBron is an essential part of the Lakers. Shams Charania is reporting that in addition to previously hosting Mo Harkless, the Los Angeles Lakers recently had free agent workouts with Joe Wieskamp and Tony Snell. The Lakers are reportedly interested in adding reinforcements. This being said, though, there isn't any indication yet that they'll sign any of the three players. This whole thing comes after James was given a day-to-day prognosis for a strained left abductor. He was ruled out of the Lakers game against the Kings on Friday. According to Charania, he won't play in the team's upcoming games against Sacramento and Brooklyn on Sunday. While the Lakers' poor shooting was evident in their first 5 games, their defense is definitely improved. Coming up, let's look at Zion Williamson's comeback. If you didn't know already, the Pelicans starter was out for the 2021-22 season due to an injury, and he regrets it a lot. He recently opened up about how he struggled during his break and healed from his injury. Followed by, what else did Zion have to face? As we just mentioned, fans were giving a very hard time to Zion because of his weight. Every time he was spotted at a game in normal clothes after breaking his foot, the media and fans attacked him harshly because he looked obese. We all know that the NBA trolls are actually insane and don't hold back when it comes to jokes. They also have a habit of taking things a bit too far. A lot of longtime fans think that since this is the NBA, players need to develop a thick skin in order to handle criticism of any kind. But these people also need to know that these aren't the old times anymore. Awareness isn't going anywhere, and everyone needs to be careful and mindful about what they say. Zion Williamson had the guts to publicly call out everyone who is targeting him because of his body type. You don't see that very often, and we're so glad he did. People start to take talented players for granted. At the end of the day, he just wants to play the game that he loves and wants to be left alone. He told Fox Sports that people just don't understand the impact of their words. He said that it would be absolutely insane if somebody talked to their own child the same way, jump on the hater bandwagon. Let's get into how much Zion Williamson is worth. For someone who hasn't been in the NBA for a long time, Zion Williamson seems to be set for life. The 22-year-old has an estimated net worth of about $25 million. Even though most of his career so far has been spent off the court because of injuries, he still has a lot of endorsements and sponsorships his way. First up, let's look at where Zion is spending his money. Zion Williamson owns a Mercedes-AMG G63. This car is just a fantastic off-roader and shows status as well. The G550 can speed up from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.6 seconds. This is because of the sophisticated bi-turbo V8's 416 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque. This, compared with the 9-speed automatic transmission, is a deadly combination. This car combines luxury and comfort, costing Zion Williamson a whopping $130,000. It's definitely worth the money. Zion also has a Jeep Wrangler. It can easily go on rough roads and terrains as well. This car is huge. It's a 4-door off-roader and falls under the SUV category. The Jeep Wrangler has a 4-wheel drive and a 6.4-liter V8 engine, with a top power of 470 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of 4.5 seconds. This SUV is unquestionably quick for an off-road SUV. This car's measured top speed is 112 miles per hour, and Zion bought it for $74,995. Now, for Zion Williamson's new collaboration with Nike. After Zion's return to the court, he proved that he's in better shape than ever, and he's going to give his best. If you didn't know already, Zion has had a long-time deal with the Jordan brand, who showed an interest in them ever since he was drafted. The Air Jordan 1 Low OG Voodoo just launched a few days ago, shortly after the Fire and Ice Pack. It's an amazing shoe. The patchwork details are just unreal, with the premium suede construction and woven textile. Like every other shoe, there are some amazing creative spins when it comes to the shoe's branding. They have the skull and bones drawing along the heel and the sock liner, making it very uniquely Zion. Will you be buying this shoe anytime soon? This isn't the first Air Jordan and Zion Williamson collab, and it sure won't be the last one. Make sure to check out his other collections as well, like the Zion Williamson Air Jordan 12 Low, a very cool shoe indeed. Finally, let's look at his Gatorade endorsement. We think that this might be really special for Zion, considering it was one of his first big ones, coming right after he was drafted. Zion Williamson was known as one of the most remarkable rookies, and everyone wanted him, from different teams to different brands. Gatorade immediately signed Zion to a multi-year endorsement right after his rookie season. When he was 19, he took to Instagram to announce the news and seemed over the moon about it. Apparently, the deal is about 7 figures. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Zion Williamson? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.